you, Jim, see making a difference here?
This guy, Pulisic, is probably the best of the American talent that's emerged in recent years. A real phenomenon in his youthful years, breaking all sorts of records, and he then went on to establish himself as a top-class wide player, moving to Europe at such a young age. He's only going to get better from here.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. So that's got things underway. McKennie. Robinson. Pulisic. Robinson. Musa. That's a little off target. And it's where? Alderete. That's really well manoeuvred. Robinson. McKennie. Robinson. Looks to the other side. Is onto it in a flash. Tries to get it clear. Musa. Where? Where? Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Where? And he's there to clear it. Have it back and can go again. Can he spark a counter here? Well read, and the danger is averted. Musa. Where? Musa. It's a promising position. Oh, it's come loose. Looking to break at pace. That looks a good ball through. He's had a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Moved on forwards. Pulisic. Carter Vickers. Robinson. Now it's Pulisic. That has been knocked clear. Alderete. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice physical challenge. And it's where? He's in plenty of space here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Robinson plays it short. Musa. McKennie. Musa. Musa has got himself a free kick. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Spectacular save! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And it's been taken short. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execute... And the shot! Deftly away. Pulisic. Oh, look at the space here. Robinson. That is lovely. Robinson. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Danger averted for now.
Paraguay seem ready to just bide their time for the moment. Patience seems to be the operative word.
Gomez shifted upfield. Pulisic. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Aim forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Richards. Richards played over towards the opposite flank. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Almiron. Oh, that's nice. Defending of the desperate variety. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
And it's played forward, punched away. And he's there to get it away, and claimed it back swiftly. That's really well manoeuvred. Surely now! No, he didn't quite meet it right. McKennie. McKennie shifted upfield. And it's McKennie. McKennie. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Very nicely done. And here's Pulisic. He is just caressing the ball. Pulisic, and he's gone backward here. McKennie. Cross goes in there. Oh, the clearance is short. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Musa. Quality ball. Moved on forwards. Spread out to the left. Pulisic. And he's managed to get free. Hit into the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper. Musa. Played in. Gomez getting this one clear. Wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pulisic. McKennie. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Muscular approach does pay off here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the cross comes in. Richards. Musa. Where? Nicely intercepted. Gomez. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nice control. Almiron. And he shoots! Just off target.
Almiron usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And it's played forward. Carter Vickers. Richards. Musa. And he goes cross-field. Carter Vickers. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. He's onto it in a flash. That's really well manoeuvred. Robinson. Carter Vickers. Musa.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Pulisic. No foul, says the referee. Where? McKennie. it's Robinson. That's tidy.
Split-second reaction. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. The United States have reclaimed it. Where? Musa. Where? In acres of space out wide. Where? McKennie. Robinson. Now it's Pulisic. Can he finish? He can get that clear. McKennie. Robinson. Oh, sweet feet. Musa. Time to deliver. Where? Crosses it in. So what can they make of this? Driven forward. Where? And it's where? Aimed in towards the centre. Almiron was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Half an hour played now. Richards. Where making good progress on the right-hand side. Where? Real chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that is out of play. And it's Musa. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. So who's he picking out? Gomez gets it away. Great defending, strong and determined. Aim forwards. It's come to nothing. Almiron climbs up big! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Where? Where? Looking for a decent ball in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Robinson goes short. And it's Musa. McKennie. Goes for a shot! Pulisic, now here's the delivery. And he's heaved it away. McKennie. Robinson. McKennie. Searching pass he's played there. There's the shot! Volleyed effort.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Where? Almiron. Oh, can he get onto this? He has found the way through. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The bar clears it away. Proves too strong. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Musa. And it's Musa. And here's McKennie. Pulisic tries to dink it through. It's a goal kick. And that is a little undercooked. McKennie. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Musa. Where? Musa. Where? Gets a cross in. Carries far too far and out of play. He's onto it in a flash. Robinson. And it's Robinson. He's going to be disappointed with that. Clipped into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that's put paid to a promising move. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. The United States have got it back and they'll have another go. Musa. Now it's Where? Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
calmly anticipates. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ball's played through. Showing good feet. There are a few waiting for it. And it's Musa. Well, oh, good spread. And it's hoisted clear. Shoots! Gomez, gently done. Moved on forwards. And he's there to clear it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Richards. Gomez. Alderete. Gomez. Has a look and plays it forward. Played down the flank. Delivered in. And it's hoisted clear. McKennie, gently done. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're just settling back into this second half.
The United States are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
McKennie. Robinson. Oh, that's neat. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's McKennie. Pulisic. That's good play. Musa. Robinson. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, it's played into the area. Does well to get it back. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Musa can get it clear.
Paraguay clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Pulisic. Where? Musa. Lovely feet. Oh, he's in! That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Musa. Receives it in a good position. Great chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's found a way through. Almiron, he's shifting through the gears here. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. McKennie. Out to the left it goes. And it's Robinson. And it's played forward. That's very neat. That's a big chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. There it is!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky and it'll come your way.
So we have our breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Pulisic. Robinson. Richards shifted upfield. Musa. Tries a shot!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Gomez forwards and with intent. McKennie. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Weir. That looks a cracking ball. And that was very necessary. Oh, what a climb! Blocks! That's really good defending. Gets good distance on it. McKennie. Musa. McKennie. And the counter is on. Now that's well seen too. Richards. Now it's Weir. And that's aimed into the middle. And he's there to clear it.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Aim forwards. Great run on the overlap here. That'll be a throw. There's the shot! Pulisic. Weir. The United States are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. They've got a corner here. Cleared away. Out of play for a throw. Now it's Weir. Played into the middle. Clears it away. Succumbs to the pressure. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Robinson with the clearance. Oh, shooting chance! Tries to get it clear. Musa. Moved on forwards. Pulisic. Robinson. McKennie. Robinson. Pulisic. Is the chance, surely? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Pulisic! Oh, he's hit the bar! That's really well manoeuvred.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
McKennie forwards and with intent. Robinson. He is through here. Crossed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Could move up a gear here. Pulisic. And that has been cleared.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Thinks one through. That has been knocked clear. Aim forwards. Pulisic. Lovely feet. Ball comes in. He's there to hit it! He will be livid with himself. And reclaimed it in a trice. Played out to the right. Almiron. Oh, that's nice. Almiron! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Musa. And it's where? Musa. Where? And that's aimed into the middle. And it's played forward. Short changes him with that pass. Musa. Where? Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear.
Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Could be danger here. Looking for support. Richards laid out to the left flank. McKennie, backward it goes. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That has been cut short. McKennie. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played towards the front line. Moved on forwards, and they've got rid. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Tries a measured ball. Now the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Out of play for a goal kick. That's been drilled forward, and he cuts out the supply. Over to the left. Gets into some space. Richards can get it clear. Nice control. Out towards the flank. That's good play. Almiron. He is just caressing the ball. And he's well. Decent chance!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's where? That is a brilliant interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Cuts out the pass. Out to the right. Can he get onto this? That's going to go a long way. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Almiron. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
The United States clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's an excellent interception. Cleared without complication. forwards. Pulisic chasing after it. Almiron tries making a foray down the right. Almiron. That's a throw. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Nice interception, well timed. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
Pulisic. Robinson. Moved on forwards. And it's Ware. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Ware. He's got away. It's a mighty effort! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Gomez tries to clear. Richards played out to the left flank. And here's McKennie. Very nicely done. Can he deliver? Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
The United States are doing very nicely, thank you. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Robinson. Carter-Vickers. McKennie. Robinson. And it's played forward. And here's Pulisic. The United States have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Richards. That is lovely. And they can counter here. That's really well manoeuvred. Carter-Vickers. McKennie is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Does really well to win the ball there. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. Weah absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Pulisic. Carter Vickers. Robinson. McKennie. Robinson. Aim forwards. Up towards the front line. Cross goes in there. And the keeper has it. Done delicately. Richards clears it away. Spread out to the left. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Almiron. Almiron! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
And it's played forward. Here comes the cross. And that has been clubbed away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Tries to get it clear. Looking here to chip it through. Weah getting this one clear. Paraguay making consecutive changes here. Can he find the finish? Oh, should have put that away. That has been knocked clear. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That's really well manoeuvred. Lobbed in behind. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he's heaved it away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pulisic. And it's McKennie. Almiron. Alderete. Aim forwards. Almiron. A chance to play it in. Oh, that's neat. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Musa. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Moved on forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Robinson. Carter-Vickers. Richards. Richards shifted upfield. Gomez. Is onto it in a flash.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, good spread. Tries a deft little ball. And it's played forward. It's gone out for a throw-in. Well timed, excellent interception. Gomez. Forward it goes. Carter-Vickers. Richards. Musa. Where? And it's Musa. Pinged towards the front line. Clearly not happy with that. Carter-Vickers. Robinson. Richards. Forwards and with intent. Musa aimed forwards. Played out to the right. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Gomez. And that will be the final act. The United States can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
This was a fantastic display, Peter, of expansive football. They stretched their opponents at every given opportunity, and they ran them ragged. It was all highly impressive.
This is a performance that hasn't just got my approval. Listen.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.